Okay, welcome back. We are going to dive right into the meat of our financial reboot show and showing you basically how we're making money in the stock market and why it's important to you and why you want to pay attention and eventually become a client. That's the whole point. Get your finances into the right hands so you can explode your growth. So, look, I'm here with Pat Comer. Pat, we had a big week.
Yes, sir.
We had a big week in the stock market, and let's talk about that. Let's start with oil and let's tell the viewers about oil and what happened with oil this past week.
Well, early in the week, oil dipped below $40, and that actually went into bearish territory, what's considered bearish territory. But a little phenomenon kicked into the market. We had a big short covering rally that pushed it right back up over $40, and then the next day it followed through to 41. And it looks like it's taking a shot at 42. We pretty much looked at that dip and we used it for a buying opportunity.
Yeah. And it's exciting. So I want you guys to pay attention to our show midweek, because you're going to see, when we make picks and we select things, if you guys aren't taking action on it, it's okay to kind of watch us and make, see if we're doing that. But guys, we're going to get into one of the segments here on what happened in just the last week alone from our clients. So the point is, take action, right? Knowledge is power, right? No, it's not. It's not. Applied knowledge is where the real power is. So if you're not applying this knowledge, then it's just kind of a waste. And we don't want you to waste anything, especially your funds. So let's get right to it.
Yes, sir.
Bank of England. What does it matter to you? Why do you care? Other than a spot of tea and a crumpet.
The Bank of England, they reduced rates 0.25%. And, they added a little bit of buying in there, kind of like what the Bank of Japan did the week before. But this is the reason the Bank of England did this is a preemptive strike against what they believe is going to be Brexit fallout. So it's probably a prudent move, but it wasn't unexpected, and it's actually very healthy. So it was a big news, but it was a positive, we feel, for the U.S. markets.
Okay. Yeah. Look, we also had a big report from the U.S. jobs report came out this past week.
We had a blowout.
So we got to tell them why this is important, guys. I mean, look, all I know is I want my stock portfolio to go from here to up there. So we bring Patrick in as the chief investment strategist here at Financial Reboot to kind of explain why these things are important. Please enlighten us.
The simplest way I can put this jobs report is, if you look back at last week, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, oil was making that bottom. There's a lot of negative sentiment in the market. A lot of doomsday scenarios being painted in newsletters and articles. This is what happened. The oil dip was a buying opportunity. The Bank of England was a confirmation that these Federal Reserves are doing the right thing. It's smart to preemptive strike on the Brexit potential fallout. Better safe than sorry. But the U.S. jobs report, when we went into the U.S. jobs report, the chances of a rate hike in September or December were almost totally off the board. We bought more of the banks, we bought more of the energy stocks, because we still believe that rate hike is in the cards. When the jobs growth report came out, that was confirmation, and now all of a sudden the bets are back on for a rate hike.
Yeah, I mean,
that blew up bank stocks on Friday.
So if you remember, we talked about bank stocks, I believe, in the last week, and
yes, sir.
Lord have mercy, I hope you are paying attention at home and doing these things that we talk about, because we're going to get into in this next segment here. In fact, I'm going to fill up my beverage, my mystery beverage, which I'm not telling everybody what it is.
Even I don't know what it is.
Right, because I may just be laying on the desk at the next segment. You might not know. But the point is this. The point is that we want to show you what we're doing. And this is the whole point why we do these shows. Because we can talk fluff and dress in our fancy Italian suits, which, by the way, this is a fancy Italian suit, but $200. I got it for $200.
It's
downtown Rome.
Suit.
So fancy and a great buying opportunity. I like great buying opportunities. It's the whole point. It's the whole point of Financial Reboot. So look, we're going to take a quick break. We're going to fill up beverages and prep for the next segment, and we're going to get right into past review of some of our portfolio picks that you at home are going to want to pay attention to. This is big stuff. We will be right back after this commercial break.
Yes, sir.